What's good, everyone on YouTube? This is Very Meltman, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Disco Elysium, the Final Cut. We're at episode 24, and if you're wondering why episode 23 is half an hour long, just rewatch it. You'll understand why I felt like it was in our best interest to end things off there. I'm currently in Kim's room, believe it or not. Apparently my bathroom doorway now connects to Kim's surprisingly smaller apartment room. The alarm for 6:50. Let's already wake up.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this. All right. Oh, I'm limping. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I'm not really in the karaoke mood.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Gart, realistically, you were never in the wrong for how you decided to treat Disco Harry over here. I just had to play a different character.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. He crawled inside there. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone.
Okay.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Where'd everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, honestly, you really are pretty badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Thanks, dude.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Found the bird for the warling, I think.
What is this thing?
It's not biggie, just out nice to the wall. That kind of cop.
What? The interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess? So, I don't know. Thank you.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90, or you get a heart attack from running.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Damn right, partner. Anyway, so something other thing to whirling.
Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the kitchen.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
You know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frick warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk. Dust. Junk, dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think I'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
What if I told you I got in the back room behind the steel door?
Oh, okay, well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here.
Are you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Do you want to play? Because I might be up for the game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Think of turning his way back to a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
Class J nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she? Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it. Now, was there anything else?
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Stairs, secret back room. It's a Class J's bedroom.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment?
Maybe so the world is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The world exists in the intercom outside. It's one of the businesses in Building B.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
The Whirling was once part of the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. Was once part of the East Pinball, which failed. Perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, some doom ghost.
You really care about this place, then.
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
True enough. Well, good luck to you with this place, then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Yeah,
Yes?
that's it.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabinet. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want? Some asshole. They were leaving it cigarette butts. No, you didn't have time for that. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. It's the ledger you found in it. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one? Some assholes brought their cap. They were leaving it cigarette butt. No, you didn't have time for that. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
Guess you have.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
His hand is covered in bruises and half plastered. Still, this hulking lump of man is glad to be alive.
I superstarred the shit out of that.
Dick Mullen on steroids. Glenn would have liked you had he gotten it. Never mind.
I'm sorry about the people he lost, man.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus... he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear. And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
They're good people. Sorry I went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento Mori. Right.
Oh.
Memento Mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means...
Yeah, I've heard it before.
...virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
I'm not sure it really applies here, though.
Sure it does. Live every day like it's your last. 'Cause you might be dead tomorrow.
So what's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
It's not great.
Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing
Never
Wendy.
said anything about
Maybe
that.
wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
What happened to Class J?
Don't know, don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Okay, got it. Okay, got
He
it.
nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
So long, fellas. Because I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today. But men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo loco. And the... normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
Alright.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You were here the whole time. You're here!
So are you. What brings you here?
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic
Mate,
skill.
what are you doing here, man?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm here to kick some ass to solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
Tell me about that muscular type of king who can get the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
Alright. Any identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
So what he looked like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Well, thanks for that.
Sure. Anything else on your mind? You did. And how did you like him?
He was magical. Magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Why is he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Well, what are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
And that means...
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend then?
It is. On Sundays.
Well, right.
What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Now I got a bunch more health items. Because, honestly, we seem to be approaching the end of the game in the end of this case, and I'll just get free money if I... Oh my god! What in the world?
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Scum.
It looks like Cindy finally found her words for a masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Set by his hand, set the degree of fire for a cigarette.
Oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow.
So freaking awesome.
Mingling with the black smoke.
Disco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Time to crack this case. Let's really have a close look at that window in Glacier's room.
Slowly, the flames subside.
Oh, that's beyond sick.
Stylish. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design.
Those UV...
These are all...
The speakers below. You should go over and ask him about paying for those sneakers with your net worth.
Super cool! Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hand.
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
Alright.
Well, if you want them, on the one hand, these speakers are socialist garbage. On the other hand, you did buy the sneakers. So I don't really need them anymore. Okay, officer, they're yours. For 50 cents.
Fine.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
Alright. You know, this is actually a legit detective look now. This is a legit detective look.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes.
If he really wants to save the economy,
Let's
he'd
get the
mention
windbreaker.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Alright.
You find the box smells like cat piss.
Economical, but
Alright. So what's the windbreaker? I have all this money I need to use on something. More composure, but shivers. I suppose have those speakers since I don't need them. I mean speakers, not the $50 sneakers. Jesus Christ.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Someone had to.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, Pat.
Now I gotta really buy those health items. Because again, I think we're at the point in RPG where we might as well spend our money now that we were hoarding it. We've been hoarding a lot of money. Yeah, I really like this look. It plays well. It actually makes it look like a detective now. And it plays well into my mostly dexterity-oriented stats. Really does. Then again, I also have my proper intelligence and empathy stats raised, so I'm not really super losing out too much.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better.
Alright, now so investigate that door. Yeah, that save's perfectly fine. Perfectly agreeable. No. That's that, and you're good to go. God, I'm not gonna break that fast. I don't need. I can go a whole year of McDonald's. I can go a whole year of McDonald's. Hey, I put on weight. Nope. Someone didn't believe me. Nice to meet you, sir. Mm-hmm. I like you. No, I don't. Oh, God. Left something on the table. Alright.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the end.
We checked out 2 of the locations, but the third possible sniper location is from a completely separate place. It's not from the fisherman village. It's on a separate island.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez.
Where's the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime, the island in the bay.
It's trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
Where is she? How does she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is why I'm saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
This is also one of the words we haven't ruled out yet, so...
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem enthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island?
The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Maybe some of the fishermen can help? The clump of houses on the coast?
Maybe. There were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go.
Okay.
Next to the stack of bills.
Class J's
see a
note.
A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
Seems left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked. Deliberate. Focused.
Alright. Now, as far as I know, without deliberately looking up spoilers, I know for a fact I'm going to continue believing Class J isn't the murderer here. So, now we're off to the Fisherman Village. Because what else are we going to do at this point?
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
I guess it's true.
Cool. That's very cool to Kuno. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
Alright. What is one of the choice with the crime scene?
Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Never mind.
Kuno
That's about you again. Where is the rest of his armor? Besides, just curious. I got that.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's a giant.
That's a good
The
idea.
armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
So it's in the ocean.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
Troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boots. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
He means Manana, the laid-back striker at the
You mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
More on this
You're
right now.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Alright, I'm off.
Don't pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
I survived getting shot. I know how dangerous the world is.
Who knows?
Alright, whatever. Let's go. Might as well complete the armor set. I have 2 of the pieces. There's clearly going to be some arm guards that I won't be able to get until later, but might as well get some information on the helmet while I can.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood. adorning your clothes.
Yeah, I got shot. No big deal.
Yet you leave. It goes back to an older era where this was commonplace. You have a true boyadero heart.
Boyadero means cowboy, by the way. So where's everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
So what's happening next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you drop by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
Trying to get shot, huh?
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend. Hola, wandering man. How can I help you now? We're negotiating. Aye.
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
We're negotiating. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough.
The man whispers. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Is there any Sylvie again?
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes.
Hello, Sylvie. It's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
What is it you call the police?
No, not me.
Do you know make the call?
No, sorry. I don't.
All right.
I don't have the money.
Seems like Glacia wasn't lying when she said it was her. This corroborates her story. She made the call.
Yeah, go on.
Do you ever ran over the trash container?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Why'd you quit your job?
I mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why?
uh...
Get away from home.
You know who?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
You mean me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about
All right.
Maybe I don't know. I just know I have to take some time.
All right.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Over.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and
Well, I guess we're not going to be finishing the armor setup. That's fine.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
I got shot in the foot. It's pretty badass to have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Ghilain. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
You can also see the other guys. 2 dead, 1 in the hospital.
So you're a killer. That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
I'm not a killer. I'm a cop.
I guess you are. I understand that's how it goes.
I have a question for you.
Of course.
We need to get to that island.
Something.
We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
What on a rock?
See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. That there is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that?
Thank you, then. We'll use your skiff to get there.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
He's seeing you. All right.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Have you made all the necessary preparations?
Oh, so we really are at the point of return.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
So when we have the island, we're pretty much at the end of the game. Which means if we do a bunch of episodes today, we finish with the Disco Elysium wholesale. So let's get in right to the island. So, this is actually a pretty solemn goodbye to this place, all things considered. I have no idea what the lyrics are trying to say to me, but where not everything will be disco from here. Well, geez, this is something. Oh wait, is this the island? Because that was fast.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you.
Let's go.